Yeah, it's big, but it doesn't mean much if we don't follow it up tonight. So we're ready for it. We've learned a lot over the last couple of years. There's a lot of lessons along the way, and tonight it all starts at 0-0, and we're gonna look to win another hockey game.
I think it's really important that we don't take a step back at all. We know Dallas is going to continue to get stronger throughout the series. We've seen it so far in the playoffs, them falling behind and winning their series. And for us, we can't get distracted or feel comfortable at all because when you're feeling or playing against a good team, as well as we played last night, it was just good enough to win that game. And for us to take a step back, that won't be good enough. We have to make sure we are playing our best.
Yeah, that really is up to them whether they're going to play like that or not. It's, we, to be honest, we don't really know exactly what's obviously going to happen tonight. But for us, going into the mindset of just like what you said, we got a chance to go 2 up. And they obviously don't want that to happen. So that's what makes playoffs so much fun is that, you're in spots like this, whether they're up 1, we're up 1, they're up 2, we're up 2. You don't win until you win 4 games. So that's what makes all of this so exciting and just so enjoyable to play.
Yeah, game 1 is always an important game. We've been on the other side of it many times, and we understand that these guys have too. So it's obviously it's a race to 4. So you get 1 out of the way. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy for the next 3, but we understand that these guys have pushed back in their first 2 series. We have to be prepared for that. We need to have our own energy, our own pushback to start tonight. But of course, I mean, anytime you can get a win at this point is important.
Absolutely. Those are the things that you try to learn from in the past maybe and do better. And like I said, we know they're going to be desperate, but for us, it's exciting to have the chance to go up 2-0 in this series and bring that back home to Edmonton. That being said, we know that's not going to be easy. They're going to bring their best tonight, and we're going to look to do the same.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, getting the win is massive. I think you're right. I think we are very prepared. I was somewhat a part of it, but again, I wasn't in the room. I wasn't able to play, but a lot of the guys were. So the experiences that they've had, it's been so good being able to talk about it all. I think after the game 7 against Vancouver, it was a big win there, but I think the talk was that we're not letting go of anything. We're going even faster, going even harder, and I think we showed that last game. But again, to win this next game tonight, we're going to have to take another jump, another step. We have to play even better, even harder than we did last game.
Yeah, just shoot the puck more. Have the puck more. Create better looks. I think we got another step to go when it comes to creating offensive zone time and creating looks for ourselves. That certainly wasn't our best in game 1, but again, they're a good team. They're experienced. They know how to limit those looks. Now it's up to us to look to create more.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I think that's why those guys got letters. They lead by example. They lead in the room, the way they talk, how hungry they are, and they're showing that from how hard they are back checking, willing to block shots. Leo's getting in front of shots. Davo's getting in front of shots. There's a huge block by Davo the last game. They're both back checking so hard. Obviously, they're getting their offensive looks as well, but they're really determined. And when everyone sees that, I think everyone knows that we all got to step up and do the exact same thing. It's a big team game, and being able to get wins it takes every single guy. So it's massive having everyone.
Yeah, it's a different makeup of a team for sure. Vancouver has long, rangy, hard defensemen, and not that Dallas doesn't, but just a different style a little bit maybe. But obviously in their own way, very hard to play against. And yeah, just looking for tonight to keep it going.
I mean, again, we've gotten through a lot of experiences where that has happened, and we've talked it out. And we've gotten a good hold of things. At the same time, the game is so it's always, there's a lot of different moving parts. So sometimes they're going to have to get in the way to block a shot. Sometimes I'm going to have to be able to find a save even though that I'm screened. And obviously with this team, Dallas, they're a heavy team on screens and being able to get tips. So it's a really good challenge for all of us.
I don't know if there's more for one or the other, but definitely proud of both, and we have a huge sense of pride in both. It's something that we work on so much throughout the year. We talk about so much because in moments like this, we understand that in the postseason, it can be the difference maker in games and ultimately in series. So that's why we work on it and we harp on it so much throughout the season. So we want to make sure that come this time, it is sharp. And we know that on the PK side, we know that this is a good unit. They had some looks the other night. Stu made some big saves, obviously the one off the post too. So I think can even dial it up another level here. But yeah, no, it's something that we take a ton of pride in, and we want to keep and continue to get better at.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think we, can do a better job of holding onto pucks and creating some potential, calls our way. On the other side, obviously, our power play is dangerous. It's good. We know that they're going to try and limit their penalties, right? So I think it's a little bit of both.
I mean, the first thing I think about is just how they block shots. It's a lot of ice bags are put on the guys after games, and that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of strength to get in front of pucks. Obviously, when you're not a goalie, you don't have the equipment that I got. So I would say just being able to get in front of those pucks, it helps my job a lot. It helps everyone a lot. We're able to front pucks, be able to get the puck out, get the clear. And then even when we don't get the clear, it's just how we go from there. We're always kind of on our toes, and I think we got a lot of chemistry going on. We're feeling really good, obviously. So it's really important for us to keep that going, though, and not getting away from the small details.
I think that like anything, like a line, like a power play unit, I think you can build chemistry with guys on the PK. I even think for the D-men, I think they'd probably answer the same. Having the same pairings helps them. It's just little things. I think you'd be fine throwing different combinations together, but I do think it helps a little bit just with understanding who's going up ice, the different routes that certain guys run in zone too, and the pressure that they put on and where their stick is going to be. It's something that, especially if you play 50-plus games together, you're going to start to learn a lot about the way that they penalty kill. So I think it's like any other part of the game that you can start to build chemistry.
Yeah, I thought we played well. I thought we defended the rush well. They created a lot of chances off the rush, so I thought we handled that really well. I thought our D did a great job of denying lines and get them to go east-west. So I thought our D were really big in that, and then obviously we scored a couple of goals, 5-on-5, which were big.